Hey guys, it's Ciara here from Hey Ciara, and I'm excited to be answering some questions that you guys submitted to Cuecard. Okay, so this question is from Vicky. She's 26 years old and she's from Sacramento, California. So Vicky asks, what thoughts helped me to make the final push to pursue my dream of traveling? I think this was just a matter of realizing that life is short and that isn't just a saying or a cliche, but it's reality. Is that we truly don't know what could happen, and that time is very valuable. So this next question is from Kelly Owens. She is 18 years old and she's from Nigeria. So Kelly asked, how do I make a positive contribution to the places that I visit? And so that just might be buying local. This money is going directly into the pocket of the people that live in these places. And also I would say I'm able to make a positive contribution with my blog. So if I really enjoy a restaurant or if I really enjoy a place, then I can recommend that. For example, when I traveled to Cuba, I did a homestay. And it was an amazing experience. I posted about it, I shared that, and I had some people ask me for the exact link, and as a result, some of them ended up, going and visiting. And I just thought it was really cool that I was able to provide them with a great experience, but also provide the homeowner with new customers. And so I feel like that's a way that I make a positive contribution while I'm traveling. This next question is from Elisa. She's 14 years old and she's from Hawaii. So she asked, how much does it cost to travel for 1 year? So this is really going to depend on the person, if you want to go more budget or more luxury, but I would say a good average is about between $800 and $1,200 a month. I know that's a really big gap, but it really depends on how much you want to spend. So this next question is from Michaelin. She's 23 and she's from Detroit, Michigan. So she asked, what does freedom mean to me? And do I think that I found that through travel? So I knew that for a certain period of time that I would be able to just travel freely. I could go wherever I wanted to go. I could talk to whoever I wanted to talk to. I didn't have any expectations. I didn't know anyone. So, that really came with a ton of freedom. I think that freedom really showed me that you only feel free when you're living in your truth. So regardless of how other people feel and regardless of what other people think about the choices that you've made, as long as you're not harming anyone, I feel like I found that when I started traveling, and it was very rewarding, if that makes sense, and very enlightening. And it felt very empowered to make the decisions that I feel are right for myself and live the life that I want to live. So this question is from Sandra. She's 30 years old and she's from Croatia. And Sandra asked, has traveling helped me to appreciate where I'm from and discover what home means to me? Although I wanted to travel, I loved where I was from. I loved my family and I loved my friends, but after I returned from being away for a certain period of time, I did have a new perspective on life and the relationships in my life. Being away from these people made me really appreciate the relationships that we have, and I also had a different view of home. So I returned, and this new perspective that I had about the world shifted my view of where I was from. So that meant I looked at the trees differently. I looked at the things that I never noticed when I was home. I was able to see them in a brand new light.